I'm pleased to introduce to you the next congressman from Iowa's 5th Congressional District, Rob Hubler.
Thank you all very much. Before I do my prepared remarks, let me just direct our thoughts and our prayers to not only all of the victims of the floods and the tornadoes, but last night the tragic storm that went through Council Bluffs and killed two teenagers. You know, our prayers and our thoughts go out to the family and friends and loved ones of all of the victims of what we might consider to be the testing of Iowa. Yet we know as Iowans we can be tested and we will overcome. My name is Rob Hubler, and I'm the candidate for Congress who is going to retire Congressman Steve King. I'm going to do that so that we will no longer have to suffer the embarrassment that has made us cringe for so many years now. I'm running for Congress because I believe in Iowa and I believe in America. I'm running for Congress because I believe every child deserves proper health care, because future generations deserve clean waterways, and because I want to see Iowa's businesses prosper. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I live in Council Bluffs. I've served in the Navy, I've ministered in churches, and I've taught severely disabled children. I've worked for Senators Tom Harkin and Dick Clark. I've seen small towns wither, family farms disappear, roads crumble, and frankly, I've had enough of it. But as you all know too well, we have a congressman who doesn't seem very interested with these things. We have a congressman in the 5th District who spends the time on the floor of the United States House of Representatives comparing immigrants to cattle instead of working to fix our economy. We have a congressman in the 5th District who grandstands family issues, but he won't lift a finger to ensure that the shelters for abused women get their proper funding and children get health insurance. Where I come from, that just doesn't sit right. Where I come from, elected officials make sure that men and women, working men and women, get a fair shake at the bargaining table and have safe working conditions. Where I come from, I believe that innovation and excellence go hand in hand with American industry. And where I come from, I believe the government can't listen to your phone calls without a warrant. Where I come from, officials look you in the eye and hold public debates when they talk about you with issues. And where I come from, we still have dirt under our fingernails and mud on our shoes. And where I come from, we invest in Main Street before Wall Street. You know, we can stop vertical integration of the meat industry and dairies and make sure that those who work the land keep some ownership in the land, and that our farmers are business people, not serfs. You are all too familiar with my opponent, Steve King. You know that he's never been too concerned about these issues. Instead, he has used hate and demagoguery to instill fear. He seems to be more concerned about the middle name of our presidential candidate than about seeking solutions to the massive home foreclosures and $4 gas at the pump. Unlike Steve King, I am concerned with restoring real representation to our district and to our state. And because we demand real representation, we must stand together with President Barack Obama in the White House and increase our majorities in the House and the Senate, and we will. I've been told that I don't fit the mold of a typical congressperson. The Omaha World-Herald seems to think that I'm the financially poorest guy who ever ran for office. And maybe they're right. But I talked to the dairy farmers in Orange County, and they know that I'm the guy that's okay for them on immigration. And I've talked to a lot of other folks who tell me they appreciate the fact that I spent most of my life helping other people. And I've had people tell me that I'm the guy that's right for Iowa, and they're all too familiar with how wrong Steve King is for Iowa. It happened again. It happened again last week. Steve King told Scott McClellan that he should have taken the lies and secrets of the Bush administration to his grave, rather than to speak up and give the American people a peek at what has gone wrong over the past 8 years. And we know there's been a lot of that. We all know that Steve King is wrong to think that America can drill its way to energy independence. And we know that Steve King is wrong when he talks about how safe Iraq is these days. And we all know that Steve King is just plain wrong for Iowa and for America. I stand before you today intent upon earning the votes of Iowans, including many Republicans and most independents who are weary of the mess in Washington and are ready to give Steve King a pink slip. I will let them know that I intend to serve Iowa with honor, decency, integrity, compassion, and know that it will be change that we can believe in. I will let them know that come January, they will again be able to be proud of their representative, because I will never cause them to feel embarrassed that they are from Iowa. And I will convince them that not only should I be, but I can be, and I intend to be, the next congressman from the 5th District of Iowa. Western Iowa is ready for change. Western Iowa is more than ready for a congressman who will listen to them, a congressman who will work for the district, and finally, a congressman who isn't downright embarrassing. Western Iowa needs a servant, not a king. That's why today I'm asking you to join our campaign to restore real representation to the 5th District. I'm asking you to invest in our future, a future of renewable energy, a future of responsible foreign policy, a future of a rule of law that respects the Constitution and true representation that will work for the people. And when that day comes, it will be the people of Iowa who will be dancing in the streets. Thank you, and God bless.